What's going on, people? It's Coach Jordan here, and today I'm going to be talking about step numero 4 of becoming a healthier and better version of yourself in terms of fitness, in terms of overall health, and in terms of body composition. So step 1, we spoke about improving the amount of protein, vegetables and fruit per meal you ate, along with increasing your water intake. Step 2, we spoke about trying to eat upwards of 800 grams of fruit and vegetables per day, typically because they're lower calorie and very satiating for the amount you get to eat. Step 3, we looked at tracking overall calories via a notepad and just keeping track manually, or inputting this into your MyFitnessPal diary. Today we move to step 4. Now, just to clarify, you don't have to take these necessary steps. If you want to stop at step 2, you can do so. You can simply, like I said, focus on protein with each meal and then eat upwards of 800 grams of fruit and vegetables per day, and you stop there. However, if you want to be more meticulous of things, this is where you would obviously follow the further steps. So today is going to be talking about tracking overall calories, like step number 3, but also now trying to focus on hitting a specific protein target. So ideally, you want to be eating around, again, I'll talk in terms of pounds and also kilos, ideally 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. So for me, I am 152 pounds. So around that 150 gram mark would be an ideal amount for me. And then I think if I was to eat 0.8, off the top of my head, what that would be, like 120 grams or something. So again, that would be kind of my range. And then obviously for kilos, ideally 1.5 to 2 grams per kilo would also kind of work out a very similar amount. So say you're a 150 pound person, you're going to try and eat 120 to 150 grams of protein per day. And now you're also tracking your overall calories. So how might you do this? So in terms of tracking your calories, say you're using MyFitnessPal, we're still taking everything we've learned from the previous steps. So we're still trying to eat protein per meal. What I would recommend doing is roughly figuring out how much protein is in each meal that you eat, trying to basically bump this up and then filling in the rest of your calories. So say if I'm eating, 1,500 calories a day, right? That's my goal calorie target. The first thing I'm going to do is look at how I can hit 120 grams of protein. If I eat 4 meals a day, as long as I cover 30 grams of protein with each meal, roughly that could just be 1 chicken breast. I think roughly a chicken breast is around 25 to 30 grams, so that's perfect. Same for a tin of tuna, that's around 30 grams. So all I do is input my protein sources with each meal in my calorie diary first. Again, this could also be a palm size of meat or fish. That would roughly probably work out around 30 grams of protein too. So I'd input this in my calorie diary. Say for breakfast, I have a protein shake, which is 30 grams of protein. Then for lunch, I have a chicken breast, which is 30 grams. For dinner, I may do a steak, which is 30 grams of protein too. And then to finish off the night, I might do some Greek yogurt, which would be 30 grams of protein also. So I've hit my protein and I've inputted all this into my calorie diary. So what I would do then is look at the amount of calories I have left over, and then I would go, okay, I know I need to eat a good amount of fruits and vegetables with each of these meals. So I input some fruits and vegetables with each of these meals too. Once I've covered that basis, I'm then going to use my calories to consume basically whatever I desire. So roughly, say that you've inputted all your lean, and emphasis on the word lean protein sources, right? So your protein target's met. You've also inputted all your fruits and vegetables, and out of your 1,500 calories, I don't know, you've used 700 to 800. If you're using lean protein sources, your calories will be very low, okay? Especially if you're only hitting 120 grams of protein. So you've hit your calories in terms of protein-wise and getting lots of fruits and vegetables in. You now have the remainder of your calories to spend on whatever you desire. This could be low-calorie ice cream. This could be sourdough bread, which is a favorite of mine. This could be a bowl of cereal now that you want to add in at the end of the night with your Greek yogurt. This could be a 1 chocolate bar a day that is your non-negotiable, but because you know you've already inputted your protein and your fruits and your vegetables, you know you can fit that chocolate bar in. So it's not a case of how much junk can we fit in our calories. It's a case of, well, let's prioritize the protein sources, the fruits and the vegetables first, and then look at kind of what else we can use for the rest of our calories. Now, I'm not saying, again, spend all your calories on very high palatable processed foods, but as long as you've covered kind of your protein and your vegetable and fruit sources, I'm happy for people to do that if it means they adhere to it. So again, the key thing there is adherence and covering the main primary principles of nutrition, which again, for us would be getting protein in, fruits and vegetables, and then obviously using the rest of our calories wisely to make sure that we don't go over and we stay within our fat loss or our maintenance calorie range. So that is obviously step 4 of becoming a healthier, better, fitter version of yourself. Step 5, we will obviously push on from this and expand on this, but step 4, again, is primarily looking at tracking overall calories like step 3 and tracking protein target as well. I've been Coach Jordan, and I hope you enjoyed the video.